Hi everybody and welcome back to our 1.20 Let's Play series. Hope you've been enjoying the episodes. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that already, and feel free to leave a like or a comment if you like my videos. Coming up in today's episode, we're going to build a bridge from this area over there. I've done a little bit of terraforming already in between episodes just to get ready for that. And then we're also going to finish decorating our skeleton spawner that's over there just next to our portal. So to get started, let's just jump right in and start building this bridge. This design is loosely inspired by a design by Kelpie the Fox, which I'll link down below. But yeah, it'll be changed a little bit to suit sort of our style and to suit our landscape. So I think we're going to start off with some deep slate, and I've already marked out how wide I want, I think, the whole bridge to be. So yeah, we're going to do something like this. And then we're going to step it up one more level because it'll look cute if it sort of like bridges up and over a little bit, I think. So I thought the deep slate tiles would be a nice contrast. And also, oh, there's an Enderman. We're going to be using some of the pink cherry wood, so I'm hoping that it'll look good with that. Now I'm thinking that the stairs might be too steep. We might actually change that for slabs, so let's just do that really quick. I think I have some slabs. Oh, they might be in my chest. Now if we add the full box behind. Come on. Yeah, that's way better. Awesome. Okay, so now let's go do the same thing over the other side. So we're just going to join it up around the edges because I'm going to perhaps do something a little bit decorative down the middle. So I just wanted to introduce a little bit of purple into it. So we might do something sort of like that, and then just fill in the rest with the deep slate. Because that way when we walk over it, sounds really pretty. And we'll sort of step it down, I think like that. Yeah, something like this. Okay, so now similar to our other bridge, we're going to add some garden little planters here as well. So for that, I'm going to need my trapdoors. And do the same on this side. And I've run out of trapdoors. Okay, so now we'll plant some flowers in those later. So coming back to here, I think I'm going to change out some of these for full blocks. Oh, not that one. Well, actually, yeah, we'll try it. Yeah, so that just kind of connects it all up a bit better, I think. We could even put one more here. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm going to fix that up around the other sides as well. Okay, so I've replaced all of those blocks with the full blocks and I think it looks a lot better. So that's all good. So now we're going to add sort of like a roof to it. So with our fences, sorry, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then add a full block on top. So I'll do that on all sides. And we perfectly had the right amount of fences. Awesome. So now we're going to join all of those up with some bottom slabs. And now I'm just going to add a layer of stairs all the way around. And I think... yeah, that'll be good. Okay. Okay, now in the middle of this bit, we're going to add more dirt and more flowers. We'll keep it all plain grass for now and see how we go. Because we do have some hanging roots that I'm definitely going to sprinkle around. Something kind of like that. Okay, so I've decided to change up the roof a little bit. I've added in some rooted dirt underneath that you'll see from the bottom. And then a couple of bits of podzol so I can plant some mushrooms up here. And I'm just filling in the rest with dirt. And then I think we will, whoops, cover this bit in trapdoors. I think that'll look cool because you couldn't really see the dirt from further away when it was only the one layer. So if we do this instead, I think you'll be able to see it and it'll just like add a bit more height to the roof as well, which can't be a bad thing. I'm definitely gonna have to make more trapdoors. That's a start. Yeah, I think that'll be cool. And then I've got a couple of not torch flowers, sorry, the pitcher plants growing on that side. So I'll add a couple of those to this build as well, I think, to add some sort of height as well. So next up, I think if we grab my lanterns and I've got some chains. And we're going to sprinkle these around. Yeah, something like that, I think. Maybe a couple more. Like... No, that's too short. It definitely needs a chain. Okay, so we're also going to add... Whoops. Some vines to the corners. We'll let those grow. Alright, I'm going to make some more trapdoors for the roof and we'll grab some of our flowers to put up the top as well. Okay, so let's plant a few flowers around. Oh, I can just plant those on grass. That's cool too. Very exciting. I've also got a few warped roots and bits and pieces just to give it a bit of variety. What else do we have? I think I'm going to need some more flowers. Thought we could add a little bit of this to add some height and it looks really cool and like magical. And then if you put string on top, yeah, like that, it won't grow any taller. So that's pretty cool. And then we can put another little piece maybe here. Because yeah, you don't see the string like unless you're looking directly at it. So let's grab a few other flowers. Okay, so got a few more flowers now. I think we'll try and keep it kind of this like bluey, pinky purple sort of theme with the cool colors. I might even take out the podzol. We might not need it after all because I can add those mushrooms. Okay, so I've gotten a few more different flowers that we can put up here. I also thought maybe I could put an azalea plant up here. And then I also forgot that I had ferns as well. So that would be cute, I think. Especially we could add a too tall fern to add a bit of height as well. Yeah. So I've got a few more purple flowers. And then you won't really see them from the ground, but I will add a couple of pink petals. And we've got a few more spots. Blue orchids. Because we obviously want it all filled up. Nice and lush. Okay, I think that's it for the top. I'm super stoked with it. There's a lot of flowers, but I really like it. And I think like the blues and the purples and the teals sort of work really well together, especially because the pitcher plant kind of has like the purple, pink and like bluey colors in it as well. So now that's all done up there. I might have to spawn proof it though. Could add some buttons. Let's get some buttons actually. That would be really cute. Just to add more detail and some spawn proofing. I think it should be light enough with all of the lanterns, but you never know. Oh, my pockets are really full though. All right, we'll do the other flowers first and then come back to that. Hopefully my other pitcher plants, oh, there's one more, so we can add one of those. Add a cherry sapling because that shouldn't be able to grow. Oh, and I also have, wouldn't be a build without a spore blossom. Maybe a peony? Well, that's too much. Well, no, I was going to say it's too much pink on that side. Yeah, okay, I'll put it over there. We need some more purple on this side. And some pink petals. We'll do that. No, I don't like that. We'll move it over. Actually, purple there. Pink there. Yeah, that's better. Okay, this is looking really cute. I could also add a couple of just a couple, you know. Maybe not there. No, I'm going to take them down. We could always expand the garden area. Yeah, let's do that instead. Okay. I don't have any dirt on me. So I'm just putting a couple of buttons on these full blocks here because the rest isn't spawnable because it is bottom slabs and stairs. So that's cool. The only other thing we might need to change is perhaps putting a lantern up here just to light up this area. So we'll do that. We do also have a couple of pillagers running around, so ignore those. So yeah, I think that's the roof done. So we can get rid of the scaffolding now. And I've also expanded the little garden areas by one on each side. So I think that looks really good now. I really like that. I might change this though for a amethyst cluster. Yeah, that's really cute. All right, I just got to go sleep real quick. Okay, I think it's finished. What do you all think about it? Do you like it? Let me know down in the comments. I'm pretty happy with it. It looks really cute. I really like the little garden areas. And if we go have a look, I can show you the finishing touches I did to it. So underneath, I kind of built it down into the ground a little bit more and then did a nice like sort of arch around and put some extra walls to give it like a bit of extra detailing to make it look like it's really sturdy sort of into the ground. So I'm really happy with that. I added some extra little flowers out the front here. We're definitely going to have a path that'll link up to the nether portal soon. I'm just still not sure what style path I want to use in this like world. So I have to figure that out. Up here, I did a couple of the glowberry vines with no glowberries. I just wanted them for like the greenery to make this little bit sort of a bit more green and lush. We've got our little garden area. The vines are starting to grow in, which looks really cute. So yeah, this area is all finished. What do you think? I'm really happy with it. I think it looks really cute. And it's like so much easier now just to be able to walk or run across here. I haven't done any garden on this side, so just ignore that. But yeah, it's going to be so much easier to get to our nether portal now. Okay, so I'm going to get some stuff together and then we're going to go decorate our skelly spawner. Okay, we're back in our skeleton spawner room, so sorry you'll have to hear the noise of the skeletons dropping in the background. But I think to start off, I'm going to turn this entryway here behind me into another amethyst geode. I like amethyst geodes, and I think that this whole mountain area is going to have just like a bit of an amethyst geode theme. So we will get started with that. So we'll dig out a little bit more of this area. It's not going to be like a huge geode, but we will just kind of make it a little bit bigger. Sort of open up this walkway here a little bit. We will be adding some stairs as well. Actually, I might make those first. So yeah, we'll do something like that. Maybe even... bring it in a little bit there. Yeah, so it sort of leads up. And then we'll start replacing some of the surrounding blocks with amethyst. Yeah, okay, so I think that's really cute. So I have obviously some amethyst clusters that we can sprinkle in as well. And then we'll grab our calcite. Might need my scaffolding for this. Yeah, we'll sort of blend the geode into the mossy cobble a little bit because I think a lot of this area is going to be mossy cobble and other sort of like mossy stone blocks. We might even add a few mossy like brick sort of stair ones in here as well, just to give it a bit more sort of variety in the texture. But so far I think that's looking really cute. Do I have the lanterns on me? We do need some lanterns. There they are. So So we can pop like one there and then maybe even hang one there. That's going to light up the area pretty well. Okay, so I kind of got a little excited and did a little bit of decorating off camera. So this little corner here I've decorated out. So behind me it's got the window that you can see through to the spawner. So you can see when the skeletons sort of spawn out of the spawner. And then behind me there is some crafting tables, an anvil and a grindstone, because I find that while I don't necessarily need a whole enchanting setup down here, sometimes you need XP just to like add a enchanted book to something or to combine two different pieces of armor or two different tools. So I've got those there, so I think that'll be handy. I've got this barrel and chest kind of for extra storage, but mostly just because it looks cute. And then we've got some vines. Oh, I've got to actually, that one's a little bit long. I need to shear that. Yeah, that's better. Or it could actually be maybe one shorter. And I think that one's grown too. There you go. Hopefully they stay that length. And then we've got moss on the ceiling because I wanted it to look kind of all like damp and mossy. So that's why I've got like little bits of the mossy cobble in the corners and a lot of the mossy cobble around the bottom of like the edges of the walls, because that's, I feel like, where like the moisture and the moss would naturally sort of accumulate. And then we've got some more of the cobble just around here. I'm kind of keeping with the cobble theme because that's what like the little dungeons and spawner rooms naturally generate as. So I thought that would be cute. But then I've brought a little bit more of the cherry logs around here to sort of just make a little bit of a feature wall kind of thing. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. I'm going to get most of the floor and walls in now, and then I'll come back and we can do like the final little touches of decorating together. Okay, so I've filled in the roof and the walls and the floor. I've got this little mossy patch here, which I think looks a little bit cute with some of the grass. And then got the mossy stone bricks around as well. Added some glow lichen, and I decided to take the texture pack off the glow lichen that I had on there and go back to default because I kind of like the bluish texture it has. And I've seen some really cool uses of it where they use it to like blend in sort of gradient looking things and stuff. So I think I'm going to keep it default for now, but I may change my mind in the future. We've got some more glowberries to light up the place. We do need a little bit more light in this area, so we're going to add some torches on either side. I think I'll keep it symmetrical. Yeah, that's all right. What else do we need? I'm not loving this corner, but I don't really have any other ideas. It's more just a bed for when it's nighttime and I want to like sleep so that any mobs outside die before I get out there. I could add more carpet, but I might leave it for now. What I did grab though is some paintings. Well, and that's the perfect one, the skull. I do have a texture pack on that's supposed to change them, but it's not working, so I'll have to figure that out. But for now, that is fine. Oh, it is working for some of the little ones. That's strange. But yeah, I'll have to play with that later, I think. So, I wasn't sure if I had... Oh, I've got pink petals. Can I put them on the moss? Oh, you can. That's so cute. I don't know if it's looking a little bit too much or if it's just adding to like the magical vibe, because we've got a lot of stuff going on here. It actually looks really like fairycore, I think. Yeah, the only thing I don't have is a spore blossom to add for the ceiling, but I did add one little cherry blossom leaf block up the top, and sometimes petals float down, but I'm not really sure if it's working. Maybe the spiderweb's like trapping it. Could add, I do have one more spiderweb. Should just put that somewhere. Ooh, the other thing I was gonna do actually is I have a whole heap of item frames. So we can label our storage. Because we need to stay organized. We'll do an enchanted bow. Oh, an enchanted bow. Yeah, because I was thinking I'll probably siphon out... Oh, I can probably get rid of the leather armor actually, because that's pretty useless. But I think we'll use this barrel over here to store a lot of gold armor, and I can use that for backup armor for when we go to the nether. Plus then it'll have a bit more room in the storage as well. I'm definitely going to have to put an overflow system to burn anything that doesn't come down into the chests, because otherwise it's going to probably... I shouldn't entity cram, I guess, because I should only be in here and then items should despawn, but otherwise like they'll start pulling up at the top there, which we do not want. So yeah, for now I'll move some of that armor across and I'll probably just discard all of the leather stuff because we don't really need that. Pop it in here now though so it doesn't fill up my pockets. The other thing I wanted to do was add a clock, which I have here. Guess I could put that above the bed. And if I use my shears... Nope, that's the wrong one. If I shift and use my shears, does that work? Yeah, so then it gets rid of the item frame, so it's just the clock on the wall, which I think is pretty cool. So we could use those to decorate around the place as well. Actually, that gives me an idea. Can have a couple of bones just laying around on the floor. That's pretty cute. Yeah, I love it. So I think this room's done now. It's pretty big, pretty spacious, but I think it's really pretty. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments. And I think that's where we're going to leave today's episode. So thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. If you've watched all the way to the end, comment down below with a skull emoji so I know you've watched to the end. That would be really cute. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!